Hey everybody, it's Monday. Welcome to Monday, the beginning of another week. And exactly 1 week from today will be Christmas Day. Have you been naughty or have you been nice? I know which one I have been, and let's just say if I get a lump of coal, I wouldn't be surprised. But you never know how things will work out. Let me know down below if you've been naughty or nice. So, I've been busy. It's been a pretty decent day. It's already dark outside. My hair is a mess. I'm glad you enjoyed that little view there. I actually fixed my hair this morning, and until I played with it earlier, it looks pretty decent. So yeah, it's been just a pretty productive day. With the wedding this week, I'm going to be missing pretty much a full day of work. And I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row and all my chickens in the basket so that I'm ready to go, so that I don't run into any problems. So I've been focused, driven, hardcore, pushing for it all day long, trying to get my life easier. Try to do that thing where they say work harder, smarter, not harder. And so that is what I have been doing. Also, last night I didn't close out the video. My phone battery died, and I just didn't think about it after I plugged it in to charge it because I was already in bed. So I did last night. I bought the caulk and everything that I needed, and I came home and just kind of poked at it for a few minutes, and the next thing you know, 2 hours passed, and I've recaulked the bathtub. But I will say it looks so much better. So a friend of mine did the caulking on the bathtub originally, and let's just say I don't think she knew what she was doing, and so it was all wiggly and woggly, and she did it out of the kindness of her heart, and I appreciate that, of course. And I left it there for quite a while, actually, a couple of years, but I was noticing because it was all wrinkly and groovy and all that jazz, the grooves would get stuff down in it, and I couldn't get it out when I was cleaning it. And it was starting to peel up in spots because it did not get a good seal. So I started picking at it last night and then ended up ripping it all out and actually doing it all up last night, fixing up some of the cracks that are in the gaps that are in the, not cracks, but gaps that are in the tile. So that's all taken care of. So it's sealed. It looks much, much better. It actually looks really good and clean in there. I really want a scrub brush that you hook to your drill. I really want one of those in a bad sort of way. I have wanted one for a while, and I'm working in the process. My bathroom is not, I've never shown it, I don't think. But my bathroom is not my favorite room in the house by any means. The bathroom is very dated in this house. The tile is like off-white with a kind of a beigey orange accent. And it's not the prettiest bathrooms in the world. That is for sure. But I've done the best I can to make it look presentable. And being that it is an older home and it is an older bathroom, a lot of the grout in the tile has not aged really well. And so I've been going in and hand scrubbing the tile grout. And I would really like to get one of those power brushes with like a hard bristle so that I can get down in there into that grout and clean it out good, because I want it all to be white when I'm done, as it's supposed to be, or a beige color actually is what it's supposed to be, so it's getting clean. I have seen these brushes for ages. I've seen how to make them yourselves. I cannot seem to find the stuff to make it myself. Every time I find a toilet brush or something that would work, the strength or the hardness that I need to clean the grout, it will not work because the brush handle is either too fat or I don't have a way to cut it off and to use it. So I'm gonna have to break down and just buy one. They're on Amazon. They're not overly expensive. I just want one so bad because I feel like that would be so much quicker and easier to really get a good hard clean on something without putting too much elbow grease into it. Let's face it, we're not getting any younger. Well, nobody is actually, and if you are, I need to know how you're doing it, please. But we're not getting any younger, and so being able to do it sounds a little lazy, but honestly, when I want to clean grout or if I want to clean tile or the tub, it takes some heavy duty scrubbing to really get down into the porous surfaces of it, because I have a porcelain tub. And to really get that surface good and clean, it takes a lot of scrubbing, and it takes a lot, and my arms hurt, and my back hurts from being stooped. It would just make a lot of sense. So if you've not seen these before, go on Amazon and look. Just pick up, I think they're called drill scrub brushes, and you can get different versions. I really am going to get one. I think once Christmas is past and I'm not putting myself further into debt with more gifts, I will probably buy one for myself because I really, really want one. If you've got one, or if you've ever used one of those, let me know in the comments down below if it works really well for you or if it didn't, because I'd really like to know. All the reviews say it works really great, and I want something that's kind of like a medium and a hard, because I want to, there's like three levels, I think. It's a soft, medium, and hard, and I want the medium and hard. The hard for the grout and the tub, but the medium because you can use it for so many other things. Not necessarily washing dishes, that would be kind of weird, but to clean everything, like everything, like sinks, tile, countertops, baseboards. I really would like to clean the baseboards good that are in the kitchen. I mean, I'm going to replace them all eventually, but until the time being, I'd like them to be at least a little cleaner. So that's kind of my mission in life, is to get that bathroom at least cleaner, so that it's not so dingy looking, because the grout is not faded, but it's gotten dingy over time. It just doesn't look as clean as it possibly could. So I want to work on that and get that all sorted out. That is my ramble for today. Yay, ramble complete. Psh, level up. So that's pretty much what I've got going on. I've got that on my mind. I've been working, trying to get everything in line so that I can just move on through my week. I've got this wedding coming up in just, well, Monday's over, so Tuesday, Wednesday. So I've got 2 days before the wedding, which I'm already happy, sad, and excited, and not happy. And I mean, excited because I really am excited because I do like my soon-to-be nephew-in-law, even though that's not a thing. And he's a really great guy, and I really like having him around, and he's really good for her, and she's really good for him, and yada, yada, yada. It's just sad because you're losing that baby. Okay, I'm done with that. So, yep, that's this week. That's the week. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday is 2 days, and then Sunday is Christmas Eve. What are you doing Christmas Eve? What are you doing? Are you doing anything special? I am not. I will be home, probably wrapping presents at the last minute, and then going to bed so that I can get up at the crack of dawn, drive all the way up to Mom and Dad's house so that I can give them gifts, they can give me a thing or two, and then I can come home and sleep on Monday. And then I have to work Tuesday. Back to work on Tuesday. So it kind of fell really well that it went down the way it did. But so yeah, I will be doing that. That's my plans for this weekend. I don't plan on going anywhere. I am going to the grocery store tonight. I do have to get extra groceries this week. Because of the fact that it is Christmas Eve on Sunday, most things are not going to be open on Christmas Eve after a certain time. And yeah, so I figured I'd probably go ahead and get some extra food for Sunday and Monday, because Monday, the only thing that's open is Chinese restaurants. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Chinese food, but I don't live close to a Chinese restaurant, so it's easier for me to just cook than it is to go out. Maybe I'll make Chinese on my own. I don't know. It's weird, too. The only thing that's open is Chinese restaurants and movie theaters. Movie theaters are always open on Christmas Day. And I know a lot of people go to the movies on Christmas Day. I've never gone to the movies on Christmas Day. Never even thought about going. Because Christmas Day to me is always about spending time with my family and then coming home and sleeping. I mean, I guess I could go to the movies, but also I'm not a big movie goer, so there's that too. But yep, that's what's up for the evening. I'm going to start planning my grocery list here in just a second, and then I'm going to get my happy self together and get off work and then go get some groceries. So let's get this day over with.